Alright, hey everyone, this is Hien with Friends of Ernie, protecting the family, we're protecting the pack. I was talking to Larry, he's part of our advanced VIP group, and he had a question about setting a bot where he saw a video about this guy who was doing a scalp very quickly. Actually, very quickly, so I wanted to show him how that was done. The idea was that he wanted to kind of just fire off the bot as soon as it gets, pretty low, and then make that quick 1% and then have the bot shut down. And so I went ahead and just showed him that that we could do that with our blind indicator, which will then blindly just buy and sell, but pair that up with an insurance of what he wanted was 1%. Okay, and with that, we also added a couple of safeties. So if it drops like 0.75%, it'll close its position, but also deactivate after the sale. Okay, after we back tested it, we, it looked pretty good, but it did not deactivate after a sale. So we were kind of wondering why. If HAAS is watching, please let me know in the comments. But maybe when I back tested, it didn't make sense to shut it down so that you can kind of see multiple areas. But it kind of gives us a little concern of whether or not it's actually going to be shutting down or not. So that's kind of what we're worried about. Let me go check my comments if you guys are able to comment real quick. Let me go to it right now. And is that pretty much correct, Larry, with what I was talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. So, but we also did this thing where we made them both we actually added two separate blind indicators, and we made them both masters, but it did not even fire a buy or sell signal. It didn't even back test at all. So we were kind of, wondering why it's doing that. But the weird thing is that when we're looking at the flow, it's kind of all broken up. I think it still does its thing. I still see the little ball flying through and everything, but it just didn't do what it was supposed to do. But overall, I mean, just doing the back test for it, it looked kind of promising on how it's doing this thing. So for like, is this 2 weeks? No, or 24%. I was like, hey, but of course we were using 1 Bitcoin on this, so yeah. It'll still be good. So if you look at the trade and then we look at the analyzer here, what it's doing, it's I thought, I was like, wow, okay. I thought that the fees would rack up quite a bit because it was trading a lot frequently, but it seems like it's doing okay. Let's see here. Let me check out the 10-minute mark. Let's see, where are we? Why am I not seeing anything? View trades. The last trade was the 20th. And it probably got stuck holding the so you got stuck holding the bag up here.
So may I share a thought? Fine.
What's that?
Yeah, may I comment on something here? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What did you say?
Yeah, I was going to make a comment on this objective here.
Okay.
Basically, you're looking at the chart and you're watching it, and you determine that you're at a dip and it's about to bounce off of a resistance point, let's say, and you believe it's going to get at least a 1% gainer. So you want to be able to, without having to punch in current price, you want to launch this bot that's been pre-configured the way we want, and it's going to go ahead and make the market purchase because it's going up, and right. So go ahead and pay the fee, and then automatically at the same time insert a stop loss at whatever percent you decide, perhaps half percent or whatever, and then it's just going to look for that 1% and do a limit order, limit sell, and then stop. All you got to do is have your finger on the trigger to start the bot with your pair and let her rip.
Okay. Yeah. So I agree with you. Okay, this has to be like we have to babysit and watch it, and we have actually Royal Rivera. He's from HAAS and he's watching. So he says, I was just looking at the chat right now. You actually, I can link you, Larry, if you want to comment, but and see what they're commenting on here. Let me
Yes.
send you the link. And I just pause the video so it doesn't like double feedback kind of thing.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, we're noticing that. I mean, yeah, normally we would kind of do this by hand, start it, but it should stop it. And of course, right here is on the back test. It's not
I can
showing that
somehow
it's
mute.
yeah, it's not showing that it's getting us out in time, even though we put a stop loss on there. By hand, start it, but it should stop it. But right here is yeah, Larry, pause the video on your side so that it doesn't.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a way to.
Getting us out. Time, you put a stop loss on it. By hand, start it. Just. Oh, it's on the YouTube video. Just pause the link that I just.
Yeah, I'm looking for where to. Okay. Yeah. All right, that's paused.
Pause. And hey Royal, if you want to be on this call, we can talk better. Let me know. I can give you the link to get you on this hangout. But the stop loss is set to. Let's see here. We have a safety here, close position at a quarter, and that's our stop loss. So if it's so I think that big drop that we just saw earlier on that back test, it should have gotten us out. You know, that's way more than like 0.75%. And that's kind of, and then deactivate after the bot sell. So even though this was there, it still made multiple sells, buys and sells in the back test. So I don't know if that was part of if that was planned, because let me go back to the analyzer here. This is mute YouTube, Larry. Okay, yeah, he muted it. He's on a day job. Okay, easy close. Works on margin. Yeah, it only works on margin leverage trading. So go to safeties and add. You'll see which market type they support. Okay. Well, Larry said that he was able to use it before, so we just added it anyway. And I was like, oh, really?
Oh, so. Yeah, you're kidding me, because I actually found that it solved the issue that we had recently with that major drop, and they seemed to resolve it. I had better profit. Actually, I think like that.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and add the dynamic stop loss, because that's what I was showing you earlier, but it didn't work for him, because I guess if it was a slow drop, it'll not fire. Actually, we want to make it pretty tight.
Yeah.
Something like that. So as soon as we get a little drop, we're out. I don't know if that's what you wanted, but
well, I was experimenting, and it just was horrible.
Let's try this. I'll remove this stop loss or the safety. And
I don't know why that would be not work, except for on margin.
Oh, that's just the way they it was set up for. At least that's what they only allowed it to do. So now it's real bad.
I know, it was horrible. It was unusable.
Huh. So I guess it still works then. Like,
it worked for me. I mean, I put it in there and it improved, if I recall.
Uh-huh.
And I have it in there right now, so I don't know why it would even be in there if it were not going to work. Let me put it in there.
I guess it works, but it doesn't work like it's supposed to work. And then the fees really rack up. Yeah. Okay, well, let's put it back and see what the deal is. Maybe you find a little back door or something, or something. Yeah, they are better stop losses built from Sai on Wiki, but they're not back testable. Okay, so Sai's got some good stuff. So it's kind of interesting that we have this. What was this? What was what percentage? I think it was percent.
Hey, what's up, guys? Can you hear me?
Hey, how's it
Yes.
going?
Hey, oh man, I feel like I'm taking two steps back right now with my Windows server.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Cool.
so just working on it. What are you
Cool.
guys doing?
Okay, we're just going over Larry's proposal of this plan here, so I was just kind of testing it out. But you're live and broadcasted, by the way, so just so you know.
Okay, my bad. I don't even know how to. I never in Google actually, so.
Close position above. I think it was close position after you get a certain profit, right? Yeah. There you go.
After
Right. So even though it says it's only for margin leverage, it still kind of worked. Or maybe let me remove both of these then.
it was closed position below percent loss. That's what I added, and it seemed to
Oh, okay, okay.
solve my problem.
All right, let me remove all these then, and see if anything has changed. Because if it's not supposed to be using it on a non-leveraged account,
But it,
then it should not do anything even though I took it off. All right, so there, it's buying and selling based off the insurance of 1%. Okay. So it's still, so in a sense, yeah, it's just buying and selling based off that. We have no stop loss on it. So if you look at our open analyzer, it's probably going to give us exactly what we just saw before. Let's see. Yeah, and it gets stuck up here. So if we have a working stop loss,
now, if you don't mind, put in that
put in,
particular
okay.
safety. I recall adding it, and it's no as effective as
Close position below
below
percent
percent loss.
loss.
Yep, yep. And I added like 2%.
Alright, so if it is doing what it's supposed to do, it should not do anything.
No,
2597, right? So we'll back test again, same time, and we should get the same result. So 25. Ah, I guess you're right. Or
did you see where
2655.
it would have sold at that one drop? I mean, can you
Hmm.
see the analyzer? And
Yeah, it did change, so I did see that. So maybe it is using it for spot loss, even though it says we're not supposed to.
yeah, it'd be nice to see where that drop was and verify that it did make that sell.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't recall what the sell was. I just know it was like somewhere right here where it wasn't able
That
to
would be
sell
a
out.
sell.
Yeah, it should have sold, right? Because
Or maybe
one
you should see it in the trade list or something. That
hundred, yeah, it dropped way over $100, so it's way over 1%. It should have gotten you out. No, but it didn't. If you don't know,
was
use
was
exact time
that the two
frames.
percent or 1% that you had that drop?
Let's see here, 2%.
Maybe put it at 1% and see if that force it.
That, okay, there you go. 1%. Let's try to get out of
You have to
that.
save that setting.
Yeah, it should save automatically when you back out. Okay, looks like it's doing something there. Alright, so now we actually broke out of it, huh?
You don't
So
see where it broke out. You don't see the sell your analyzer.
well, now it's not. This is what we were looking at before.
Unless you were to put the specific time frame in there that you want to focus on.
I thought I had put 2 weeks still. Let me see. Where's the last trade? 20th.
Yes, you just wow.
So now I guess it got stuck further. No, it's still there. There it is. So it's still yeah, it's stuck there.
That's weird because it affected the outcome, and yet you don't see the sell on that dip. Crash of 1%.
So at 1% still, because I know that's way more than 1%, right? 1% is about $100. That's a $400 drop right there. So 4%. So it's not doing this thing, but they said you want to use size script, I guess. Let's try that one.
Yeah, that's a very important one to somehow resolve. I got locked out. Oh, hold the bag. Last dip.
Script. Let's remove that one.
Okay. Now you have me curious.
There's size stuff. Stop loss version 2. Let's try that one. I don't know, for size script, it doesn't give me the buy and sell signals. So I'm gonna put that and just do a
1% just to kind of see it.
Yeah, 1%. Okay. All right, so that's all I can see. I don't know if it's just my version or whatnot, but I can't really use size scripts because I'm blind to to it. I can't see it.
But if you run it though,
you run it, you'll see it. Okay.
I mean, you should see the trade or something that would.
Okay.
The analyzer is going to show where it actually made the buys and sells, and that one dip it should show a sell.
I don't know why it's not doing what it's supposed to do. It should have gotten you out, right?
That's the idea.
Yeah. So yeah, lately I haven't been able to.
Unless the script is not rendering. I mean, is it reading it from the trade list trades?
Let's see here. Yeah, usually when I'm using, like, when I first started with HAAS, like, when I was trying to set up my own stuff, like, I'll have all this stuff, and it didn't make sense where I had too many things, and then it didn't work. So I tried to keep it really super simple, and then just maybe one or two things, and then it may work. And so it sometimes, but now that I'm more familiar with it, I can see that, hey, it's not doing what it's supposed to do.
So, like, if you look at the dates, and if you look at the actual chart and look at the date of where that drip, that drop occurs and begins at the peak, and look at the date stamp and see what happens after that date and time. If there was a sell, because maybe it's not showing up on the analyzer, but the trade occurred.
Are you talking about the dates up here or somewhere else?
Yeah, so you can look at the chart and see where that drop occurs, and then look at the date and time, and then look at your trade to see if anything happened after that drop,
Well, that's the last trade, so I don't see.
Look at because you do have a trade on that analyzer.
Right, and basically the market tanked at that point. So.
Yeah, so if you look at your buys and sells at that point in time.
20th. Oh, that's really back it up. It got stuck holding your bag on the 20th. It's not back test remote. Click remote control. Top of will let you click back to specific time. Oh yeah, yeah, I was doing that earlier. There's just gonna do this quick show them this bug I think I found. Like it'll go fine, and then once I click it again, it'll show me something different, and then I'll click it again and it'll work, I think. Let's see, 2426, 2462. 24.62. Might be fixed. I don't know. It was weird. I was doing it on the Mad Hatter, and I'll click on it, and then it'll trade and it'll not trade. So I don't know. I guess it's working now. Okay, we're good. All right. So but
Well,
yeah, I don't know.
See what that start date is. If you were to go and plug in the date at the top, well, maybe
Top.
a few hours before the top, where it made that last, buy and sell, or buy, and then the end date will be after that plunge, and then focus on that for your analysis, right? You should see or find a way to get out, after the whatever stop loss.
All right, Larry. Sorry, repeat that again.
Okay, so you have the 1% stop loss in there.
Uh-huh.
So then go that date and give it maybe a few hours or a day before that plunge.
Okay.
Okay, and then put the end date, after the plunge occurred.
Okay.
Another day, and then just focus on that
That point. Okay.
time.
All right. So we'll do that. '20th, and I think it was the 20th at
Just give the 21st. It doesn't matter because after that,
Okay.
enough of a.
All right, there it is. Right. Let's go open
Okay.
analyzer.
Your way to jump over to that date.
Yeah, yeah, that would be a cool feature. You guys can jump to that date, or when we backtest,
Oh, there
we
we
have
go.
to keep scrolling backwards.
Yeah. Look at that. So there's a couple of trade.
All right. Well,
Oh,
yeah, I guess if you're gonna be spot trading it and turning it on and off, then I think this should work for you. But just don't let it run 24/7. Yeah.
so now if you scroll to the go to where that drop occurred, that's where you're hoping to see a sell come in right about there, where you passed it, but.
Yeah. It should have gotten you out.
That's the whole point. That is a really important feature.
Hopefully, I'm setting it up right. I mean, I don't want to,
Well, it just shows you that script as a way to fire off a cell.
Yeah, it should sell. So I don't know if it's not loading it right for me or something weird. I'm not sure.
How about that price dump?
Price dump. Take profit.
That price
Price
dump.
dump.
Yeah. I'm just fishing for anything.
Yeah, I haven't been able to use SideScript. I feel like I shouldn't even be messing with it right now because I can't see the buy and sell signals. So there's a
Said
buy.
3%.
Okay.
I would go 1 just to see it do something.
Yeah, I don't know. Even the trailing stop loss, like I hear it works for some people, but for some reason it's not working for me. Trailing stop loss. I really want to use a trailing stop loss, and I saw how it kind of it'll bracket it, but for me it just doesn't do it. So there'll be a bracket as it moves. The bracket would move with it. And I've seen it happen once, and then I can't get it to happen again for me.
Wow. Well.
Alright, so he's saying Royal saying you will see its action with a simulated run. Put the script back to state. So we can't backtest scripts. Only backtestable stop loss is built in fixed and dynamic mad header backtests. So alright, so there's only a couple of backtests that are built in. Alright, so there's only like stop losses that are built in. Side scripts aren't built into the backtest, so that's why we're not seeing it. But it should work if we.
You should see the trade.
We should see the trade if we made it live. Is what he's saying. So there you go.
We didn't see it in there.
So we have to try it with a small amount and build confidence that it's gonna stop us out when it needs to stop us out. So. Cool. Oh, what is this? Cancel. Trying to get back. Oh, here I am. All right, cool. So was that helpful?
Well, it's certainly going to open up some further discussion.
Okay, cool.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I think I might try some of this later on. But right now, I've just been busy programming and getting it all squared away. So, because I figured, even though I do a lot of the stuff on during the day with the trading, I feel like I can make more leaps and bounds once the bot's like fully functional, and you have an army of these guys just like boom, 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 you know. So cool. Hey, do you have anything else for me, Larry? I think I might just go ahead and.
No, I'm looking forward to hearing what the group comes up with, or even HAAS to propose a way to achieve that objective.
Yeah, were you able to see Royal's comments on the chat? It's on like the upper right side of
I see. I don't see.
of the link I sent you.
I didn't want to open up that because I was basically was going in.
Okay, yeah. All right, cool. Well, I guess that's all I got then. Then if that's all you have.
Yes. Thank you for
Cool.
taking the time.
Sure, no problem, Larry. All right, we'll talk to you again.
Yeah.
Bye bye.